Hi, and welcome to RedTrack. Today we want to address one important topic that surfaces quite often in all the conversation. So, what's the cost of ownership for API cost updates? Why it's important, and what's the difference between basically doing cost updates on ads versus ad set level? I'm not talking about campaign level. And also, probably last but not the least, when all these make sense, so how much should I spend on ads for it to make sense? So we don't have an exact answer for these questions. Like there is not a fixed number. What we have models that can help you understand how it works, why it's important, why a lot of other trackers prefer to charge you for cost updates because it's an easy way to make money, and why the both cost update frequency and cost update depths matter. And I mean, we mentioned multiple times here, like ad spend revenue sync, probably for affiliate media buyers, for e-com, we have it in our pricing. But with all this aside, let's jump into some hard math. And sorry, will be numbers, tables, Google Sheets, Excel. I don't use Excel. So feel free to share feedback, comments, ask questions because it's a very like number crunching heavy but insightful topic at the same time. Let's jump into it. So first, let's consider the cost of ownership of API cost updates, and we'll take a very like a baseline scenario for a large media buyer team, maybe media buying team, but it's not huge, not large, but like sufficiently like large enough that has a daily ad spend of 5K. So it means that monthly ad spend is 150K per month. And if you compare RedTrack with our favorite competitor, you'll know that even with the higher plans, and I'm basically talking more about the most foundational comparison, that's the plans with the same plans with 10 million events, like for the same ad spend, we have fixed cost updates. They have part of the ad spend included, and that's just 15K. Literally, when you pay hundreds of dollars per month on ad tracking, you're probably not spending 15K per month on ads. So this number is just the placeholder. And then you pay minuscule. That's half, less than 1% of your ad spend. But even with this smaller budget, 5K per day, it turns into a thousand with hundreds of extra costs per month. Now with RedTrack, those 30-minute cost updates are included, basically free, no extra charge. Now, of course, we charge a bit of extra for 15-minute cost updates and 5-minute cost updates, and this will be the fixed monthly price for these ad spend, and it will be actually the same fixed price for twice the ad spend. Now, I'm not sure if any other solutions there doing 15 and 5-minute cost updates and how much they charge. I guess that percentage will be just high, so you can add the numbers. Again, it will be our position on the market. Yes, it's a very lucrative approach, charge the percentage, but we believe that the cost of ad tracking solution, being MarTech solution, it's a subscription. It should be predictable. So that's why we'll stick to the fixed cost model. Now, do you need to go to 15 or 5-minute cost updates? I don't know. Just let me give you some insights with the same ad spend daily. With daily ad spend, you that means average spend $100 every 30 minutes. And if you do, let's assume that your wasted ad budgets is roughly 20%, because you can have perfect ads. So some ads not performing. So roughly 20% is wasted ad budgets. So meaning every 30 minutes you are preventing $21 of waste. Oh, let's put it this way: you're not preventing. You identify that you wasted $21 and you don't waste it next 30 minutes. However, if you check ad spend every 15 minutes, it means that you identify ad waste sooner and you waste only $10. If you check ads even more often, like every 5 minutes, you identify ad waste even sooner, just basically generate additional savings of $17 with 5-minute cost updates or $10 with 15-minute cost updates, comparing the fixed standard 30-minute cost updates. But you do this $10 or $17 every 30 minutes with just 5K per day. So basically it ends up with, I mean, 800 to 500 of this range of saved ad budget per day. Again, this is just the model. These numbers may be way lower, maybe way higher, and what's more important, typically your ad spend per day is higher than 5K. And this gives you the idea of the value that this additional concert frequency brings to you as user of RedTrack. And again, you can also do it the other way around. If your update costs every hour, well, you lose more money. Of course, you still prevent waste, but you lose more money. And this adds up because it's every hour, every day. So it goes. And in the end of the month, it's literally thousands of dollars, even of smaller ads budget. So these are the two models. So very important. Cost, updates, API, any solutions in SaaS subscriptions and all those tools should be fixed price. Of course, you'll see a lot of percentages because that's easy way to get more money for the tracker. And for some outdated tools with very complex, not really robust solutions, they may be justified. We don't believe in this, literally. We believe in fixed, bold, fixed price for cost updates. And moreover, we provide it free of additional charge for every user on our subscriptions every 30 minutes. We provide it actually with free plans, just not every 30 minutes for e-com advertisers, small e-com advertisers. Now, do you need 5-minute cost updates? Really depends on the scale of operations you're running, but even on smaller budgets, it brings significant savings over the extended period of time. Like even if we reduce it and do it like 2%, probably that's a bit of a mess. Should be not 10, but 1. And this should be, this one is correct. Even if this per day, but now you multiply it by 30 days per month, is a significant saving with just a small wasted ad budget. So that's the answer. Should you go for this? Total choice. Maybe you just don't have the capacity to check it every 5 minutes. Maybe don't you want to use RedTrack stop rules that are included in any of the plans. But if you do, you might get additional efficiency to your ad campaigns. Now, the other topic that most of ad trackers don't like to speak about is cost of ad depth. Why it's important. So let's start with what we believe should be the foundation of the model. Cost updates updated on the ad level, because that's the most granular part of your campaign, typically for Facebook or for TikTok, for example. And consider this model, like we have 2 ads each in one ad set. and 2 ads in another ad set. Those 2 ad sets in one campaign. So if we update costs on ad level, we can clearly see the outcome, because this is what campaigns will show us. This is the winner. This is the winner. These are the losers. Just shut them down. Now again, this is a model. In reality, it works slightly different, but this model gives you a very good representation of what will actually happen in real life. Now consider this. Okay, you don't have ad level cost updates. You update costs on the ad set level. What happens is all the data that is on the ad set level will be moved down proportionally to the ads. And let's see that. What we do now, we remove the text color to black. And what it will mean for these 2 ads, ad 1 and ad 2. What it will mean is that now these 12 clicks will incur the percentage of this total ad spend, and this will be basically equals 20 divided by 15 total clicks multiplied for the number of clicks. And this one, 3, will be again 20 divided by total number of clicks multiplied by 3. And so if we assume that the conversions remain the same, so it will mean that the revenue will be the same, because this is how it works. So 20 and 5. Let's do the same $sign here and $sign here, and do the same formula. Amazing, isn't it? This one, of course, expected. But now, instead of having a very clear decision, you don't have a clear decision. You just have 2 mediocre ads. Now, and you're already losing the money, or you're not realizing the earning potential. Now, consider this. All this is happening on the campaign level. What it means? Let's do the campaign numbers. And now look, what we're doing, we are taking, we won't even take the ad set, doesn't matter. This campaign is the summary, because we're getting costs now on the campaign level, is the summary of these 2 ad set spends, the total ROI, and the total clicks. Let's do the same math numbers. So what it will give us? It will still have 12 clicks. This one will still have 3 clicks. Now the ad spend, how measured, will be 40 divided by 30, and then hold on, not 30 but this one, and multiply by number of clicks. And we do the same here. We take 40 divided by 30 and multiply by the number of clicks, 4. And then we take these ones. Revenue should be the same, 20. Well, I probably did the wrong number because I took these costs even and clicks even, so it will not figure out. Well, that's why I call this row. So that's a bad example. Let's try something different. Let's do this one. Ads would be 20, and this one will be 15. Okay, so now this will be 35. Still good, I mean, plus. And so this one will be now 55. Okay, so these ones remains the same, 20 revenue and 5 in revenues. And now let's do the formula. Both ads are not performing at all. So if you do cost, and this again, this is the model, but if you do campaign level cost updates, you will probably kill all the ads and start losing, well, not earn any money. So this one, just the model, but it illustrates the impact of averaging the numbers on different ad cost level updates. So with RedTrack, we don't do campaign because that's probably pointless. Since a lot of media buyers do one ad per ad set on single subscription plan, we still have this. But seems it's going to, well, not gonna stay long. And then for all the other subscription plans, this is the default standard. And this is the information that other trackers either don't share openly or say, yeah, we do your campaign by default. You don't want campaign level cost updates. They just really mislead you a lot, depending on your numbers. This one you can at least bypass by having one ad per one ad set. This is the right way to do things. So this slide from RedTrack, we covered 3 things. Why API cost updates depths matter, what is the value of increased cost update frequency, and why or what is the cost of ownership of cost updates in RedTrack. And hint is, yeah, we provide 30-minute cost updates free in all subscription plans. Thank you. This is a slide from RedTrack.